Hello, welcome to episode 4, I'm pretty sure, of Two Hop Broads. I'm Dee.
I'm Trixie.
And today we are talking about beer food.
Beer food. I have never made such a feast of beer food. Usually I just do one thing at a time.
I know.
Today I went all out.
I see the feast that you made. Amazing.
I know. I stayed up late last night. I had a good time.
All right, we'll start with all your stuff because it's fantastic. What did you make?
All right, I made beer bread. First, I made 2 different kinds of beer bread because I couldn't decide which one I wanted, so when in doubt, make both.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
Always my rule of thumb. People end up eating it sometime.
And where did you find the recipe at?
I'm embarrassed to say Pinterest.
Don't be embarrassed.
Yeah, no, I'm a Pinterest junkie. I have probably millions of posts on that thing, and I probably get 90% of all my recipes from that. Because being a vegetarian, it's just a little easier to keep all of your recipes in one spot, or the things you want to make someday, or then there's a separate board for the things that my kids will actually eat and that I like and deem healthy.
Okay, fair enough.
It's a rare thing. I like to keep them in one spot.
Yeah, well, and we're all vegetarian household too at our place as well. So I did see, however, for the carnivorous people out there, there's plenty of beer with meat recipes.
Oh yeah, barbecue
pulled
pulled pork beer recipes and soaked steak recipes, and then kebab recipes where they're just soaked in beer and then you put them straight up on the grill. Yum.
Totally yum.
I think that's an overnight soaking though. I would imagine it would have to be.
For sure. Well, and then you can do that with veggies too, though.
Yes.
I was gonna do beer-soaked veggies, but
more soaking the better.
Yeah.
More soaking the better.
All right. What did you make your beer bread with?
Wheat flour. I don't know. I usually do wheat in bread stuff. I don't know. Just kind of a habit thing. And then we did baking soda. And then there was a 12-ounce whole can of beer inside of it. So 3 cups of flour, baking soda, 3 tablespoons of sugar, I think.
Okay.
So really minimal sugar in this, which is awesome. I suppose you get the calories and the sugar intake from the beer itself.
Yeah, for sure.
So
yeah, that probably does factor into it.
And then I decided for both beer that I was going to do Dr. Venom from Ale Asylum. It's their brand new IPA. It's a kick-ass label. It's some sort of creepy alien monster lady with
a snake tongue.
A snake tongue.
She reminds me of the nurse from the Blink-182 record.
She totally does.
The State, yeah.
She totally does. It's a mango-y pineapple and just super summery IPA. You could just pound these. And I was telling you before, we went rafting over the weekend and we went through 4 cases of Hopalicious.
I admire your chuggability there.
Oh, my God. Yeah, the next morning I had a little bit of a headache, but what are you going to do?
Take some ibuprofen and move on.
Exactly. Then that's exactly what happened. But then we had, the special, little Dr. Venom cans and stuff, so I think that's where I was kind of just, kept on my kick of Dr. Venom and decided to cook with it.
Oh, yeah.
Everything today. So,
have you made this before?
One other time.
And then what beer did you use then?
I used Hopalicious for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they're probably yields a pretty similar flavor.
Yeah, pretty similar. But the pale ale, I don't think Hopalicious is as fruity. So I was kind of experimenting just to see if it was the bread is a little brighter. And to be honest, since I'm talking in between
eating,
I do think the bread is a little brighter. I really do like that little bit of a difference.
It's really good. You can taste the beer in there.
Oh my God, you can.
That's fantastic.
I love the cheesy bread, though. I think I'm a fan of the cheesy bread. Have you ever been down to the farmer's market and had the spicy cheesy bread?
Yes.
Oh my God, they need to make it with beer.
Oh God, that would be amazing.
Next time we're making spicy cheesy bread.
All right, deal.
Yes.
I know, we need to do more of these. I think that was the thing I discovered while cooking. I was like,
why haven't I done this more?
I know, I have a million beer food recipes going through my head right now. All right, so the regular cheesy bread, or the regular beer bread is fantastic.
I'm going to steal a bite.
Yeah, go for it.
Totally. It's so yeasty. The garlic comes out so much in the regular one. I'm a huge garlic fan. It only called for 1 tablespoon of garlic, and I think I doubled it.
Perfect.
But that's just what I do. So
that's amazing. That'll be good with everything else we have.
More garlic is better. And I think I'm one of the only vegetarians in the world that like hates onions. So I
Yeah.
always have to supplement the onions with garlic.
There's a few onions in the things I cooked, but not a
They're
lot.
probably overcooked those where I won't be able to taste them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the trick.
That's the key?
That is the trick.
All right.
Other than a few of my mom's casseroles that I still can't stomach.
Oh, dude.
I know. I feel bad for her. The woman tries.
One time we were really poor growing up, and my mom bought this casserole cookbook, like cheap casseroles, whatever. Oh, dude.
Casseroles are one thing, but cheap casseroles are like a whole nother.
Dude, it was a rough year for the fam.
I think if you're on a budget, though, like we always just do like huge crock pot soups.
Oh, yeah.
My kids will like down tons of vegetables in a soup.
Yeah. Oh, soups in the crock pot.
I know. And then you can make beer bread. What a great combination.
That is a great combo.
And honestly, I was really surprised how minimal ingredients went into the beer bread. It was super easy to make. You didn't have to like sit and let it rise and then put it in a pan. You just dumped it in a pan, shoved it in the oven.
Oh, like making banana bread.
Totally. It was totally
Awesome.
like making banana bread. You didn't have to wait for it to rise. And you can tell because it's like really condensed bread. Mm-hmm. But I love condensed moist bread.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy.
I know I say that word and I roll my eyes. I gotta remember I'm not around weird men. It's okay. I can say these things.
You can say moist all you want. All right, awesome. And then what are these mushrooms?
I
here?
love mushrooms. I love mushrooms. I could saute mushrooms with just olive oil and garlic every day.
Me too.
And just like eat an 8-ounce thing. So there was an 8-ounce package of portobello mushrooms cut, and then an 8-ounce package of regular mushrooms cut. And then I, in a saute pan, just did like butter, put the mushrooms in for like 10 minutes. And then I poured like 3/4 of a can of Dr. Venom in it because I just wanted to stay consistent today. And then just salt and pepper, and the mushrooms for like 15 minutes just like simmered in beer for 15 minutes, and the smell in the house was like uncontrollably good.
Oh, dude.
It was uncontrollably good. You
Salt,
gotta
pepper,
take it.
garlic, anything like that in there?
Just salt, pepper, and butter and beer. That's it. It's like simplicity at its best. Are you a big like tons of ingredients, or are you more like simple as batter when you're
Doesn't
cooking?
matter.
No.
It, like, I guess I would say when I usually cook, it's pretty simple. Not doing all kinds of crazy, wacky things. But I'm also like a pantry cooker. So I'll be like, okay, what do we got left in here?
Oh my God,
What
yeah.
can I make with this?
Totally. What can you put together at the last minute because you really don't want to go to the grocery store?
Yep. What can keep me out of the store and in the house right now?
Exactly. That way you don't have to like stop drinking beer to go to the grocery store.
These are fantastic. I could see, though, even like a darker beer being good to simmer these in.
And I think next time we should do a porter with the mushrooms.
All right. I agree.
Or that, what's that new mushroom beer that we just had? Or brown beer, a brown ale. We just had a brown ale with what, coconut?
Coconut. I made a sauce with that.
I can't wait.
I think next time I do the sauce with the coconut beer, I'm going to do, I don't know, maybe more like an islandy or Thai kind of feel with the sauce that I make with it.
Maybe like a
we'll see.
pineapple-y thing?
Yeah, let's do that. These are fantastic. You definitely get a bite of the beer in there.
You do. You can totally taste the IPA in there. I really like that combination of the mushrooms. I could have, like, it crossed my mind to do a porter because I thought maybe it'll match the mushrooms more. But I thought it would just be kind of cool to see, like, the opposite end of flavors and, like, mash them together and see what happens.
For sure.
Mushrooms are pretty easy to, like, soak up the flavor of whatever you put around them. So,
Oh my God, this is the best ever.
I could just make a meal, like, put these over rice. Oh,
Amen.
I wonder if you can make rice in beer, like instead of water.
Oh, man.
I've never tried that. Have you?
No. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to.
I wonder what that would taste like. I'm totally trying that this week.
Yeah. Well, get back to me on that.
I know. That sounds really good.
And we'll make sure we're going to, like, kind of post. And I don't know about you, but when I cook, I give recipes, I'm all like, it's like a handful of this and, like,
I know.
maybe a half a cup of this.
Because even if I do get a recipe, I still change it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, well, no, I just kind of feel like adding more garlic. Or, no, I just kind of feel like I'm going to add cayenne pepper to it even though it doesn't tell me to. Or,
Yeah.
Or, like, there's, like, one soup we make with, like, turmeric and, like, curry powder, and I, like, put double
Oh, dude.
of it in just because, I mean, it just tastes so freaking good.
Oh, yeah.
Make it up as you go. Recipes are Recipes are just like a suggestion of what you should do.
Yeah. You're like, oh, loose guideline here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then is that, the other thing you had was the zucchini.
I know, I got to get my stir fry going. What did you do?
I did the noodles with mushroom beer cream sauce. And I did 2 different versions of it. So we'll see which one is the best and our most favorite. I prefer the one I made with just the straight brown ale. It was the short brew brown ale. And
nice.
then the other one was with the coconut from
Rock City Brewing, and they're new.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So, all right, we got to get our stuff together, and then we'll come back, and we will reconvene.
Dish it up.
All right, we're back. Round 2
yes.
of the beer food tasting. We are in the noodles with mushroom beer cream sauce phase. And we tried a brand new coconut brown ale last week, right?
Yes.
Weeks ago we drank it.
Yeah, we did. And then did you use that on both of these?
No, I used that in the one that you're trying right now, and the other one I used the Shorts Brew Brown Ale, just a plain old brown ale.
All right.
And I'm a fan of both of them. So it's nothing that's minimal ingredients that are pure, but nothing that's terribly great for you, other than all the vegetables.
Well, sometimes you just have to eat what is fun.
So
and that's just the end of it.
You're right. So it's just mushrooms, peppers, onions, celery, and I think the recipe just had mushrooms in it, but I was like, whatever, I love vegetables.
Yeah.
So I put a bunch of those in, and you do that with butter, saute them with butter and garlic.
Yum.
And then you add the beer on medium after all the veggies are sauteed, and then you add the cream and Parmesan cheese, and here we are.
Is it the same recipe but just a different beer?
Yep.
That's insane how different they are.
Right? Isn't that crazy?
I love that you did that. That's crazy.
And this one, the one that's just with the regular brown ale.
I feel like it's thicker.
Mm-hmm. It is.
It's like more of an Alfredo sauce with oh my god, it's just so good. It's so good, but it's
savory.
not Alfredo sauce. Like it's not white and like making your stomach hurt. It's like mushroomy.
Dude, and you can even eat this over veggies or like eggplant, I was thinking.
I could
too.
totally see like steaming asparagus and putting it on top too. I'm a big asparagus fan, especially with like whiter sauces or creamy sauces, I should say. I took a picture of these, and you're gonna have to put a recipe up.
Deal.
Because now I'm making this at home.
So good.
All right. So you said peppers, onions, mushrooms, noodles, celery, and then beer.
Beer, butter, cream.
Beer, butter, and cream.
Parmesan cheese.
Oh, so good. So did you have to be careful about the Parmesan cheese not like burning up before you put the beer in?
Yeah, so you put the beer in, kind of let that simmer around a little bit in there. Then you add the cream in slowly.
Nice.
And you slowly add like half the Parmesan cheese, make sure it melts.
Nice.
Then add it in the other half.
Okay.
So you just got to do it gradually. And then like you can even do, you can really change this up as many ways as you wanted to. Obviously, you could put meat in there, chicken, whatever else.
Yeah, for the meat eaters. I mean,
yeah.
I'm not even going to, I'm sure other people are listening were like, I'm totally going to add, chicken or shrimp. I could see adding shrimp or something like that to it.
For sure. And then I was kind of wondering, like, what would this taste like with a darker beer or a hoppier beer? I don't know. Because it would totally change everything about it.
I almost like that you did brown with this cream sauce. Because I think that brown just gives it, like, more of an earthier cream sauce instead of, like, this super heavy.
Yeah, totally.
Like, super heavy just milk and
butter.
Or I should say cream and butter. I can eat a little bit of that. This is freaking amazing.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
Yay.
D wins. This is better.
Whatever. That beer bread's off the hook. I'm taking a few pieces. I don't care what your employees say.
Yeah, no, you can take as much as you want. Feed my employees whatever's left over. Here you go, guys. Eat up.
We should do two. Well, like I wanted to do a spicier one. But it turns out the jalapenos I grew in my garden are not that spicy.
Oh no! What
Isn't
brings
that
that
weird?
on?
Are
they not big enough? Because I know a lot of it has to do with seeds.
Maybe.
And if they get bigger, more seeds grow inside of them.
They looked like they were big enough, but there wasn't a lot of seeds happening in there. So maybe they're just growing to monstrous proportions and I need to let them be.
I don't know. You said just jalapenos? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Weird.
I know. And
I've never had a jalapeno without a lot of seeds in it.
Yeah. So I might have just grabbed them too early. Because that's supposed to be spicier, the one with the coconut.
Interesting.
Coconut with jalapeno.
No, my God, your jalapenos aren't spicy at all. I didn't even pick up on that.
Bastards.
Damn it. I love spicy food, though.
Well, next time we'll do that, too.
Anytime in doubt, add tons of cayenne pepper to it.
I've been doing red pepper flakes and stuff lately,
Oh, yeah.
and that's all the charge you need.
I have to be careful about how often I do that with my husband, though, because he is not a spicy food fan. For being half Spanish, you would expect him
right.
to have spicier food. No.
No, I'm more into the paella side of things.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah.
Makes sense. All right, so what do we got next?
All right, next I am battering up and letting like my zucchini soak into a flour and beer batter, and we are going to fry the babies up. It's like making zucchini pancakes.
You can hear them sizzling. It's awesome. So what do you got here?
All right, it's really, really simple. I have like smaller zucchinis, like maybe like 4 to 5 inches long. And then I cut them into fourths, and I skinned them.
Okay.
And then I let them soak in like flour and a whole can of Dr. Venom. So like it's a cup of flour and then a can of Dr. Venom, and you whisk it, and you have to like let it sit an hour. That's what the recipe said. I'm not really sure why. Maybe just kind of like making sure the contents of it is like really together
instead of interact together.
Right. And then it said to deep fry it, but I'm not a super big deep fryer. I just poured a lot of vegetable oil on my little like pancake skillet thing. And they're really starting to sizzle up right now. They're getting soft and really easy to flip. And it totally looks like they're just covered in like pancake mix.
It does. So I wonder too if you could just, if you were just looking for an alternate version, the shore lunch. You ever done that?
The what lunch?
Called shore lunch.
No, what is that?
A lot of people that go fishing will get that, and it's just like a batter for frying fish.
Ooh, yeah, totally.
Pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
Just throw some beer in there, I imagine it would yield a similar result.
Well, you know, it is Wisconsin, so there's a lot more fish fries doing like beer battered fish.
Yeah.
That's totally what this is.
Absolutely. Oh my God, it's the vegetarian option for fish fry.
I know. It totally
fantastic.
is. What other vegetable could you do this with? Asparagus, maybe?
Totally. Eggplant, right?
Ooh, eggplant would be a really good one. You'd want to like salt and pepper and garlic that though. Mm-hmm. Do you ever just grill zucchini? Like cut it up like a steak?
I suck at grilling.
I love grilling zucchini. Oh my gosh. My kids will down it like a steak.
That's
awesome. They totally dig into it like it's a steak.
So you slice it?
Yeah, I slice it like a thin, long piece. It's a little hard to cut. But then I just like flip it normally. I'll like put olive oil and lots of like garlic powder on them, or like maybe some cayenne if the kids aren't with us that day or something like that. But yeah, we'll just grill that with like mushroom burgers or our little veggie burgers or whatever, and pasta salad, and it's our grill out.
There you go. Yeah,
But
I suck really bad at grilling.
What is it that frustrates you about that?
Well, I don't do the charcoal thing right, and so like I start getting it ready, and I think everything's good. I let it sit. I think everything's great, and then when I go to put the stuff on there, and then everything like the grill will die.
Have you ever thought about doing propane?
Yes, I have.
We have propane at our house just because we grill so often. But we do have a charcoal one, and once in a while, I really like to do the charcoal one.
Yeah,
it's a whole different taste. It's true.
I've never been good at it.
But the propane, at least like. I get a little nervous with the propane though, because I never know if it's like on or really disconnected. And I always get paranoid that it's not disconnected, and I'm just like spouting out gas all over the place. And I'm like, you know what? I just really don't feel like it's making my garage explode today.
Legit concern.
Yeah,
it's
legit.
Also my concern. But then I think about like if the zombie apocalypse happens, I have a handy bomb right there for me.
There you go. Totally. And how do you light that on and throw them at him? Explain that. This is why when the zombie apocalypse come, I have like 5 other people I'm hooking up with. Because those are the people with the knives and the guns and the bombs. And I'm like, you just meet me at the liquor store with my garden.
Yes.
We'll just have to do that.
Perfect. Because we were going to meet at Menards.
There you go. But then you're fighting with everyone else to get in there.
Yeah, totally.
You just need to help me stock my basement at Trixie's. And then this can be...
the fortress.
This is the fortress of solitude.
Because at Menards, we don't have booze.
Exactly.
And that's a critical
Let's face
flaw.
it, when the zombie apocalypse comes, we're going to need some beer.
Lots of beer.
We'll make sure that if we get pre-warnings, we'll just stock up on all the Tito's for you, too.
Oh, now we're talking.
They're starting to brown now. Totally get a bigger... I'm just using like a tiny little knife to flip these. So whomever may be listening, I strongly recommend you getting a longer stick for this because the oil is splattering on my hand. I'm glad I was in the restaurant industry for a while. And
You can handle it.
Yeah.
I know I'm the same way. I'll grab stuff when it's hot when I'm cooking. And Christine will be like, oh my God, what are you doing?
I know. And now I'm totally teaching my boys how to cook, so I have to be really careful about showing them how to do things you shouldn't do.
That's awesome.
But yeah, my 10-year-old will totally correct me. You're not supposed to do that, Mom. I'm like, all right, you're right.
Honey, I'm over 18. I'm free to do what I want. That's what I always say.
Do as I say, not as I do.
When you're 18, you can make the right decision, too. Milo cooks pancakes. That's the thing he knows
Rock
how to
on,
make.
Milo.
Pancakes and stovetop popcorn. Because I told him, I'm like, you really only need to know how to make 2 major things. Some good food for breakfast, brunchish, and then like something else for random party night.
See, I'm totally telling Noah that like he just needs to, even though he's a dude, he needs to totally prepare to make all the meals for his future family. Like, you have to know how to make 5 meals, like dinner meals.
Sure.
Legitimate meals. So we're starting it. He's mastered taco night, which is awesome.
That rocks.
He's great at taco night. Starting him off simple.
We're having SpaghettiOs on Monday. We're having baked beans and toast on Tuesday.
Oh my God.
like the worst. But that's why I said, I was like, as long as you can make 2 things. Not gonna,
nice.
Because otherwise he's not going to eat any of it. He's so picky about everything.
Don't waste your time making something if no one's going to eat it.
Yep.
All right. I think I need a plate. These
All
look
right.
pretty soft, and they're brown. You want to give them a try? Yummy. I hope you guys can hear the sizzling. It smells so good.
Yeah, you can do. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
These look amazing.
Some of them have a little more batter than the others, but I'm like peeling the batter up and then putting them with the other ones. Yeah. There's an example of what not to do.
It's all right. It's all right. Now, if you wanted to get real wicked crazy, I bet you can make like a dip, like a beer dip for these of some sort.
Funny you say that. The other one, the recipe I got this from is like make a ranch dip, but I hate ranch.
Do you really?
Does that make me a freak? Maybe.
Well, in the Midwest, probably.
And I feel like everyone loves ranch, and I'm like, ew, yuck.
What about, do you like blue cheese?
No way.
Oh my gosh.
No way.
We can never be salad friends.
No, I would never eat a salad with blue cheese dressing on it. I would go hungry.
Do you like regular blue cheese, like just the cheese itself?
Honestly, no. I know.
Now we're definitely not friends.
Aww. Makes me so sad.
All right, let's wander.
All right, let's try these things. They are smoking hot.
Okay. We'll have to drink our Dr. Venom to...
How do you feel? How do you like the Dr. Venom?
I like it a lot. And then it's in the can, too.
It's in the can.
You know how it is.
Everything's better in the can.
And did you know that you can peel the label?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you can peel the label off.
Smart decisions with the knife, Dee. Smart decisions.
I'm trying. I just need to make an incision.
With a serrated knife as she's trying to open up a label from a can.
I got it. Don't you judge me.
Oh, I'm not judging. I've just cut myself too many times.
I cut myself on an apple cutter the other week.
How does that happen?
Right. We bought a brand new apple cutter because we were bitching about how dull the other one was. And I was like, this thing's worthless. Bleh. And I threw it out and bought a new one. And new apple cutters are considerably sharper than the ones you throw away.
Oh, no shit.
So, we went over to a friend's house and we had all of our swimming gear. We were going swimming in this big, like a big shopping bag,
Yeah.
like a big Aldi's bag, whatever. And I had taken Milo to work with me, so he had his lunch with him. So we had the apple cutter in there. And the apple cutter was upside down when I was rifling through.
Wow.
Yes! For a towel. And, like, the wound, it just finally healed. I got another one over there, though.
My latest one was my knife falling upside down in my garbage disposal.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it nicked my thumb. It felt awesome.
I feel like garbage disposals are evil and secretly out to eat all of us. Okay, so...
They are.
I'm peeling the label off
That's
of the
awesome!
Dr. Venom.
And
You
now...
want to read that?
Yeah. You must be the curious type. We're not sure what you were expecting when you peeled back the label on this can. The wizard? The answer to the ultimate question of life? The universe and everything? For two? We are sure, however, that you are a person of discerning taste, an unimpeachable character, a beacon of humanity in a sometimes inhumane world, because with all of the options facing you and your thirsty desires, you ensued some faceless corporation blandness for real beer made by real people with a real thirst for quenching yours. Bravo, you bravo. That's awesome. Way to go, Ale Asylum.
I'm supposed to use the disclaimer, don't peel the cans in the store. Wait till you get them home to peel the cans.
Honestly, who is peeling these in the store? Who are these people? Who thinks that is okay? It's like the people in the grocery store you see walking around, like
Eating grapes?
eating their groceries before they purchase them, and you're like, why are you doing this?
We have order here, folks, and you are disrupting the order.
We're teaching our small children to wait until we get home, and then we walk by you lunatics, opening your food up and eating it before we go to the checkout.
Yep,
Thank you
so
for making
true.
parenting more difficult. That was my speak out.
See, we've had some episodes in the store.
We've gotten better at grocery shopping.
It's
Anyway.
a learning process.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, zucchini.
that's
I think
right.
it's finally cooled down. Ooh, it's so soft on the inside, crispy and brown on the outside. Oh, freaking good. Dare I say better than grilling.
Oh my gosh. That's fantastic.
I love how it's crispy on the outside and super soft on the inside.
Oh, wow. And you marinated that in the Dr. Venom for over how long?
I would say, like, it was sitting in the paste, the pancake paste, for like an hour. And then I put it on the skillet.
Man, that's fantastic.
I know. Next time I'll totally put it in like a Ziploc bag and put it in the fridge overnight or something. But this is awesome. You can totally like taste it all the way through the zucchini. Mm-hmm. So yeah, just in case, it's like 1 cup of flour, a whole can of beer, whatever you're choosing. And I'm gonna like experiment with more different kinds of beer because this is awesome. You know, doing an IPA with vegetables is a pretty obvious kind of thing. So now I think I'm gonna have to try like a stout or a porter or an amber or something like that. But this is awesome, and I love how minimal it is. Like, I didn't have to add, like, salt and pepper to this, you know, the mundane
You don't at all.
spices.
And I love how the beer flavor, you can taste it through everything that we made. It really does add an extra thing. Because I know it is kind of a, whatever, trendy thing. We're throwing beer in here and beer in there and doing whatever. But when you start cooking with it, you'll start realizing, like, wow, there really is a taste that comes through here that is unique only because I'm using this beer.
It's such, like, I don't want to say a wholesome taste. That's not the word I'm looking for. Just a comfort. It's like turns it into total comfort food.
Mm-hmm. Without a doubt, man, that zucchini is fantastic.
I love zucchini.
That might be my favorite thing ever.
Next time, I think I'm going to have to try asparagus and see what asparagus does.
I do love asparagus. And
Pool party at your house, and we're going to have, like, 5 different vegetables in a fryer.
yes, we can do this. Now, I posted on the Madison Beer Crew page.
Okay.
Just kind of asking people about their different recipes that they use or what they like to make with beer in it.
I love hearing what other people are doing.
There were some fantastic things in there. Beer cheese dip using the Spotted Cow Grand Cru.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, totally. I love beer cheese dip.
Cheese dip is awesome.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say. Sometimes you just need to pack the calories in.
And then he said fudge Betty Crocker brownies replacing the water with Central Water's bourbon barrel stout.
Oh, my God. Whoever did that, congratulations.
And then someone else said a stout cake with whiskey ganache.
Yum.
Rogue Sriracha Stout Chili. And
Yum.
Beeramissu.
Beeramissu.
Yeah, that's where you replace the coffee liqueur for tiramisu with a coffee-flavored beer.
Oh, my goodness.
Right? Aren't these fantastic?
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, desserts. That's a whole different thing we didn't touch this time.
And then Joseph, the real drunk to the party, reduced down a nice milk stout into syrup and poured over pancakes.
There you go. Rock on, man.
Get it, boy.
Way to just cut the bullshit and get right to it.
Hell yeah. Next step is just drinking the beer and throwing the pancake in your mouth, dude.
Just soaking the pancake in beer and eating a mushy beered pancake.
Just making it a slushie, just throwing it in the blender.
Totally. Have you ever had a beer float?
No. Is that like the flavored beers with the...
Yeah, so like
ice
we
cream in it?
did, I was part of the FEMS group in Madison, which is Females Enduring Microbrews. And they came to the Growlers Go-Go and we paired up from like a local ice cream shop with beer. And my favorite one was this lavender ice cream with IPA. Oh my God. We're going to have her on sometime and do that again. It was the best time. It was so freaking delicious.
We just did one too with unshadowed and a raspberry sorbet.
Ooh.
That was legit.
Oh, I bet it was.
I keep burping up awesome food and beer.
Hefeweizen and raspberries.
I told them they should call it the red heifer because you call it a brown cow.
I love it. The red heifer.
Listen. But yeah, that was I was shocked at that one because that was almost like you could if you got a punch bowl full of unshadowed, you could definitely stir in the sorbet there. And
Oh, easily. I could
just
down that
great
easily.
punch, yeah.
Absolutely. I love raspberry sorbet.
And dude,
What
for
a
sure.
good summertime dessert.
So maybe we need to do like beer desserts next time we do this.
We're totally doing that. It'll be beer floats and beer desserts.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
It's
moving
the best
on.
party ever. All right, so we will see you next episode at Two Hot Broads. Thank you so much for listening, Trixie. Thank you.
Rock on, guys.
Want to give the location of Growlers?
Corner of East Wash and Oak Street, right across from the famous Alice Deli. Come in and chat beer. We love it.